Hey everyone, for some reason unbeknownst to me, maybe someone's figuring out the reason to tell me, I don't know, or maybe they're making up something, I can't post at sfgate.com anymore. And I don't know why. The person who sent me the email is the new executive director, Alana Nguyen. Now, that's her photo posted on something called Hot Tweeters. I'm not making that up. Now, Alana and I have never met in person, so don't even go there. The first time I talked to her was on the phone, I think, 2 days ago. Oh, and if you're wondering, have I seen her before? She was Miss Gossip at AOL Fan House in 2008. Comes from Yardbarker. Her background, she's a lawyer, knows a guy that I know. But the bottom line is that in the several years, going back to April 2009, I was always told that the City Brights blog program was such that they're supposed to leave you alone and let you blog in your own style. It was under that understanding that I created a new form of blogging I call hyperblogging, where I generated by 2010, and for the year of 2010, 12 million unique visitors. Now, that represents 1/4, roughly, of the 46 million unique visitors generated by the site that year. Now, you would think that they would do what they've done, they being Hearst Newspapers, Hearst Corporation, and SFGate, and say, hey, Zennie did this great thing they never did. And that's even as they were telling editor and publisher about their mommy bloggers and everything else. And I saw that in October 2010, and I thought, well, why? Do they not want people to know that a black guy has done so well on their site? Has contributed so much to their site? I insist on having the freedom of intellect and the freedom of voice. That's what blogging is all about. And that's what I thought was being launched here. I think what's going on, though, is that as journalists come into the online space because of the arguably death and alteration of print media, they try to bring a journalist's ethics rather than a blogger's ethics. A blogger's ethics says you put something out there, and if other people denounce it, fine, they denounce it, because that means that other blogs are sort of correcting the story. I never said I was a great writer, but I am a person who understands better than anybody else how to write blogs that generate placement in Google News, placement in search, get the news out there, and get the traffic that generates the ad revenue. And I do that better than anybody else. You would think that sfgate.com would want to hire somebody as the executive director to make sure that sfgate.com challenged Huffington Post. Didn't happen. But the other thing that I'm very proud of is my opportunity that I had, and I thank Phil Braunstein and John Diaz for this, and Valet Kirshner for allowing me to have my voice. Oh, and not only that, I was able to bring a unique perspective from a black person, male, in society in the 21st century. And I'm really proud of that, and I'll continue to do that too. Just an aside. I can't say I thank Alana for that because Alana was trying to take my voice away. Something else too. I have the right to blog my opinion. My conversation with Alana started on phone because I wrote a blog post where I reminded people that, hey, the mainstream media had not asked Rick Perry if he was gay. Okay, even if he isn't, for the mainstream media to ignore what has been chatter on the internet for some time is irresponsible. But I feel like I'm being blocked from any further mention of that because that's how my conversation with her started. Think about it. For reasons that are best addressed by her. But I will tell you, whatever she says, she's absolutely wrong. So, what I'm excited about now is I want to beat them at their own game, covering Oakland, and not only that, they're surrounded. You've got the Bay Citizen, Oakland Local, great blog, SF Appeal, excellent blog. You've got all these blogs that are surrounding SF Gate, and not to mention a Better Oakland and Oakland Downtown and all the Oakland news sites that have sprung up, North Oakland, Oakland North, wow, lots of Oakland, and are going to take coverage away from it. And then here comes not just Zennie62, but I have San Francisco Focus and Oakland Focus blogs as well, and my other 96 blogs, and YouTube, because remember now YouTube videos appear on Google News. Watch out, folks. I'm more powerful than ever, and I'm never going away. Bet on it. This is part 1 on this issue. Part 2 is how I've ushered in a new form of blogging. But please, visit Zennie62.com and keep in touch. I look forward to seeing you, and not only that, send me tips. Oh, and bottom line, for public information officers out there, don't ever, if you see something that I don't like, send me a email that's in the style of an internet troll. I will call you out. That happened to me today by an AC Transit person. It was very inappropriate, and I called them out on it. Don't do that. You're supposed to have a professional approach and professional demeanor at all times.